Franklin coming over to play, growing a little every day. Here he comes with all his friends. They've got stories, got time to spend with you. Hey, it's Franklin coming into your house. Hey, it's Franklin coming to my house. Hey, it's Franklin.
Franklin the Trooper. Franklin could count by twos and tie his shoes. He liked to help his mother make cookies, and he liked to help his father rake leaves. But one day, Franklin was tired of being a helper.
See you later, Mom. Ah!
Oh, dear.
Sorry, Mrs. Muskrat.
Not a problem, Franklin. I always enjoy running into a friend.
Oh, I get it.
So where are you headed to in such a hurry?
I'm going swimming.
A perfect day for it. It's going to be a real scorcher.
What's all that stuff for?
Oh, just a few things I need to fix up my old boat.
A boat? I love boats.
Yes, I want it ship-shape for the Cherry Festival fireworks.
Fireworks? I love fireworks.
I do too. And this year I'm going to watch them from the water. That is, if I get my boat ready in time.
Do you need any help fixing your boat?
Oh, I could, but it's going to be a lot of work.
That's okay. I like working.
Then we're a team. Drop by my shed after your swim, and I'll get you started.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And when she sees how hard I work, she might even ask me to be the captain of the boat.
Hey, if you're the captain, you could pick me to be one of your crew.
And me. And me. Yahoo! And me.
Is the boat big enough for all of us?
Oh, for sure.
Wow!
It'll be just like this one, only bigger. This is your boat?
I told you it needed a lot of work, but trust me, with a little elbow grease, we'll soon have it looking like new again. While I'm taking the oar locks off, you can start sanding the bow.
Okay. Where is it?
Right here. The bow is the front of the boat. The back end is called the stern.
Oh.
Don't worry. You'll know all kinds of fancy boat words by the time we set sail for the fireworks show.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's so hot in here.
Oh, like an oven. A swim would feel good about now. But this old boat needs too much work to take a break yet. I'll have to get some more supplies from the hardware store by the looks of things.
I'll get what you need.
All right. Then I'll just keep right on working, and you can give this to Mr. Mole.
No problem. This is worse than sanding.
Hey, Franklin!
Over here, Franklin.
Hi, Franklin.
Hi.
You guys are still here?
Yeah, it's too hot to do anything else. That's for sure. Are you having fun at Mrs. Muskrat's?
Sort of.
Is the sailboat almost done?
It's not exactly a sailboat. It's a rowboat, and it's a lot more work than I thought it would be.
Oh well, just think about tomorrow. You can spend the whole day swimming at the pond.
That's where I'll be.
Me too.
For sure.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll think about tomorrow. See you later, guys.
Bye, Franklin. Bye, Franklin.
See you, Franklin.
Oh, here's a fun job for you.
Really? What is it?
I want you to scrape the name off the boat.
Oh. Trooper.
It's a trooper, all right. There have been many spring floods where it's been filled past the gunnels with families and furniture, and it never tipped once. Yes, sir, Trooper has weathered some bad storms in its day, but it never let me down. Well, this boat won't get finished with me nattering all day. Here you go, Franklin.
Ah! No.
Uh-oh. Did you get a sliver?
No, a sore spot.
Oh, you've got a blister.
I do?
Well, you've been working hard.
Will it go away?
Oh, yes, it'll go away. Here, I've got something in my pocket to help soothe blisters and slivers and aches and pains.
What is it?
Butterscotch toffee.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for coming to help me. We make a good team. We've accomplished a lot today. I think we can call it quitting time.
I think we can too. Bye, Mrs. Muskrat.
Goodbye, Franklin. I'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow? I can't believe Mrs. Muskrat wants me to help her again tomorrow.
I thought you were excited about fixing the boat.
I was, but I didn't know it was going to be so much work.
Well, some jobs are like that. They turn out to be more than you bargained for.
That's for sure.
The thing to remember is that if you stick to it, even when the going gets tough, in the end, the results are worth it.
That's right.
It's hard to stick to it when it's so hot out and my friends are all swimming.
Maybe tomorrow you could go to the pond for a short swim before you work on the boat.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
I win! Let's go again, Franklin.
I can't race very well today, Bear. My arms are too stiff from working on Mrs. Muskrat's boat. Oh, no!
What is it?
Mrs. Muskrat! I don't want her to see me. I just got here. Quick, hide!
Look, she dropped her paint.
I'll take it to her later. That'll be okay. Won't it?
What if she thinks it's really lost and she goes to the store to buy more?
You give it to her, Bear. Then I can keep swimming.
I don't know, Franklin.
Please, I might not get to swim again for a long time.
Okay. Mrs. Muskrat, you dropped something.
Oh, my paint. Thank you, Bear.
You're welcome.
It's a good thing you spotted this. I need it for my surprise.
What's your surprise?
Well, I don't want to give too much away, but I'm doing something special for Franklin. Fixing that old boat of mine has been a tough go, and he hasn't complained once. He just buckles down and gets the job done.
Yeah, that's what Franklin's like.
Anyway, I must be going. He'll be coming soon, and I want to be ready for him. Goodbye, Bear.
Bye, Mrs. Muskrat.
Those were nice things she said about me, Bear. But they're not really true.
Sure they are, Franklin. You worked hard.
Not as hard as I could have. And I've been complaining a lot, too.
She doesn't think so.
That's because she's really nice. She said we were a team. I shouldn't be hiding from her. I should be helping her. See you later, Bear.
See ya, Franklin.
Hi, Mrs. Muskrat. Sorry I'm late.
You're not late. You're right on time. I've got something I want to show you.
Franklin?
That's right. After my dedicated helper.
Gee, thanks.
Restoring this old boat has been a bigger job than both of us expected. But you've stuck to it like a real trooper.
And I'm going to stick with it right to the end.
You are a trooper.
And we're a team.
Wow, this is great out here.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
It's the best view in the world.
I can see everything.
Thanks for letting my friends come on the boat too, Mrs. Muskrat.
I'm glad to have them aboard. But you know, I wouldn't have finished the boat on time if it weren't for all your hard work.
It wasn't easy. It sure was worth it.
Franklin's fossil. Franklin could count by twos and tie his shoes. He could read the books that his friends gave him and drink the lemonade that they made for him on hot summer days. But one day, Franklin learned that giving back is an important part of friendship, too.
Here goes Mars!
Woohoo! All the planets are in orbit.
Uh-oh! Jupiter's spinning out of control, Bear!
It's heading for Saturn.
They're going to hit! Look out, Earth! Venus is heading straight for you!
Ah! There goes another planet.
My goodness, the solar system is getting to be a very crowded place these days.
We're playing Space Tops. Each one is a different planet.
That one's Jupiter.
I found one of those in my cereal box just the other day.
You did?
What color was it?
Let me see. It was purple, I think.
Purple? That's Pluto!
Are you ever lucky?
Is that so? Why, I had no idea.
It's the only one we're missing.
Well, you can't have a solar system without a full set of planets. Perhaps you two would be interested in having it.
Wow! We sure would!
Gee, thanks, Mr. Mole.
Come over sometime and I'll give it to you. Goodbye, boys.
Bye, Mr. Mole!
See you later. When should we go get it?
Let's go right now!
Franklin, aren't you supposed to be filling that basket with potatoes?
Oh yeah. I guess I forgot. I'll dig them for you as soon as I get back from Mr. Mole's.
Well, I suppose I could always cook Brussels sprouts for supper instead.
That's okay, Mom. I'll get your potatoes right away. Phew, that was a close one.
How come? Don't you like Brussels sprouts? Huh? Hey! Wait up, Franklin!
Here's another one. It's really dirty.
No problem.
Ah!
Oops.
You're supposed to be washing off the potatoes, Bear, not us.
Hey, this isn't a potato. Look.
Wow, what is it?
That's the hardest potato I've ever seen.
Dad!
What you found, boys, is a fossil of some type.
Wow!
A fossil? You mean like a dinosaur?
Well, no.
Lots of different animals can turn into fossils.
What kind of animal was this one?
I'm not sure. But maybe the next time we take a trip to the museum, we can find out. They have all sorts of fossils on display.
Hey, Bear, maybe we should display our fossil.
That's a good idea. We could pretend to have our own museum.
We don't have to pretend. We can find a bunch of other neat things and have a real museum.
Yeah, in your living room.
Why don't you open your museum in the shed out back? The lighting is better, there's plenty of parking for bicycles along the fence, and I think you might find some old objects out there worth displaying.
Good idea, Dad.
Thanks, Mr. Turtle.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Mole.
You're most welcome, boys.
Gee, Bear, we finally got Pluto.
Yeah, finally we can eat different cereal for breakfast.
Hey, Bear, look.
Wow, look at all the fossils.
Are you boys interested in fossils?
We just got interested today.
Oh,
When we were digging in the garden, we found this.
my goodness. Would you look at that? You found a trilobite.
We did?
Wow, a tribolite.
You know, I've been looking for one of these for years, but it took a couple of sharp-eyed fossil hunters like yourselves to find one. Let's see if I can find a picture of it in my field guide.
Do you think we should give this to him, Bear? He did give us Pluto.
What about our museum? Nobody will come without the fossil.
Well, it is pretty special.
Here it is, lads.
Hey, that's it!
Looks just like ours.
This one lived in the Paleozoic period, before the time of the dinosaur.
Neat!
Can you believe it? And it liked to eat vegetables, didn't it, Mr. Mole?
Yeah, that's why it lived in our garden.
Actually, trilobites lived in the sea. This area was covered with water hundreds of millions of years ago.
Gee, that's amazing!
Yeah.
Yes, there's a lot of fascinating history contained in that fossil. It's worth hanging on to.
That looks great, Franklin.
It does, doesn't it?
I put up signs at the library and the ice cream shop.
Did you say at the bottom that it costs 2 cookies to get in?
For sure. One for me.
And 1 for me. There's going to be a lot of people coming for opening day. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Hi, guys. I'm here to visit your museum.
A visitor!
Where'd you put our hats?
On the bench beside the paint.
Just wait! Don't come in yet! We have to get ready! Put it here, Bear!
Wrong hat, Franklin.
Put the lid back!
Hide it, hide it. Good, leave it.
Welcome to the Franklin and Bear Museum.
2 cookies, please.
What? I think 2 cookies is a lot.
There's a lot to see.
Thank you very much.
And enjoy the museum.
For 2 cookies, I'd better. You'd better throw this rusty old nail away before someone pokes themselves.
It's on display.
You put a rusty nail in the museum.
That's what museums have. Really old things.
Then what's this picture doing here?
That's a picture of me and Granny.
That's not old.
But Granny's old. She's even older than that nail.
And I paid 2 cookies for this?
You haven't seen our fossil yet.
That's the best part of the museum.
Oh, now this is interesting. What kind is it?
It's I can't remember exactly, but it's a really big word. It starts with a B? No, maybe it's a T.
How old is it?
Really old. Older than Franklin's granny.
What do you know about it?
Well, one day it was living in the sea.
And then it turned into a rock.
That's why it's so hard.
You don't know anything about it, do you? I want my cookies back. What? You guys are unbelievable. Goodbye.
Phew. Maybe the rest of our visitors won't ask so many hard questions. A fossil?
Yeah, about 5 times.
Beaver was right. This isn't worth 2 cookies.
That's for sure.
Cookie? No thanks. Mr. Mole told us a lot about this fossil, and he didn't ask us for a cookie.
No, and he gave us Pluto.
Follow me, Bear, and bring the cookies.
Don't worry, I wouldn't forget those.
So what kind of animal was it?
Well, there are no trilobites alive today, but it would have been something like a crab.
Wow!
I didn't know that.
That's neat.
Nifty.
Gee, you know everything about fossils, Mr. Mole.
We really learned a lot today.
Well, we have Franklin and Bear to thank for bringing their fossil here so I could tell you all about it.
We'd like you to have it, Mr. Mole. This is where the fossil really belongs.
Yeah, you know more about it than anyone.
That's very generous of you, boys.
It was generous of you to give us Pluto.
He gave you Pluto? You've got the whole
Will you
set?
show it to me?
You can see it on display at our museum.
For 2 cookies, right?
Sort of. But this time we're giving you a cookie.
Huh? You're giving us cookies? How come?
Yeah, why are you giving them to us?
Because that's the kind of thing friends do.
Great! We'll come every day. Just kidding.